There's work in Newcastle, but most of the work we get is outside of Newcastle. So Limelight makes a whole range of sort of films. Do a lot of documentary, a lot of animation, drama. So the whole gamut of sort of filmmaking. So we're pretty much like a family here. We've sort of developed the people that we love working with as the core team of people who work here full time. I'm the creative director, managing director with my wife, so I've got a whole lot of responsibilities, I guess, in a small company. So whether it's directing, shooting, managing the company, getting work, managing jobs. So you wear lots of different hats, and for me it makes life interesting. Well, when we had our sort of tree change to Newcastle, it was like, we'll do the odd film and we'll do other creative stuff, and play with a few ideas, and brought up a couple of young children, and then started this company with one camera, and then you get more work, and it evolved into the businesses that it is now. 6 full-time staff, and freelancers and quite big jobs. So it's actually, I'm probably busier than I'd be in Sydney, and we actually work in Sydney and Melbourne and all over Australia and whatnot. So we live here, but we work. We do a lot of work out of Newcastle, because Newcastle's still quite small in terms of the sort of budgets and things, the sort of work that we want to do. Most of the head offices are in Sydney or in Melbourne, Adelaide or Canberra. So yeah, so we live here, but we kind of work a lot outside of Newcastle. I guess our core work is in the educational space in some form or another.
Why is that?
Why? I guess for Anna and I, my partner, we're interested in education, we're interested in health, just because of our own interest in life and humanities, I guess. That's the sort of thing that floats our boat. We're not so much interested in selling, real estate or a product. We like behaviour change in terms of actually changing people's behaviour in terms of lifestyle change, if that helps, in mental health, in Aboriginal health, just in anything that sort of is more about human endeavour rather than products. One of the awards that was great we won last year was for the 2014 Adam Awards, which a resource that we had, which had 52 films, and it included animation, drama, documentary, so all these elements. But it's also judged by people who are looking at its educational content in terms of the way that it speaks with audiences. So that's really important to us. The other awards we've won are for a feature doco we did in Afghanistan called Honeymoon in Kabul. That won an Audience Choice Award in LA and New York. So that was a real buzz. Been nominated for a whole lot of other awards. So yes, awards are great to win. It's quite time consuming, and some I think are more important for us than others. So every time you get a new freelance, you have to make a new relationship, and you have to know how you work with each other. And one of the reasons why we've got our sort of ensemble team is that we don't have to think about it. It's like they're all different, we all work differently, and you can draw on each other's skills, but we don't even have to talk when we go on set. A lot of the work we do, having a small crew who actually also know the subject matter a lot, can collaborate with you. So I'd rather have someone who's shooting or sound recording who has had the time invested in them in terms of the information and the research. And you used to be able to do that in film, like you'd have a sound recordist, they'd be brought onto a job a lot earlier, or a cinematographer, you'd get more time in pre-production. Whereas now it seems that's not the case. I'd rather people come into the films like the technicians, so-called technicians. The multi-skilling is actually knowing the subject matter. because I want the so-called technicians to be actual storyteller filmmakers, and we're all collaborating together. So, and I know in the best of worlds that happens with specialists as well. This age is that you can pretty much live anywhere, and if you've got the creative talent and drive, you can work from any space. You don't need to work out of a capital city. So we're not interested in expanding. We're just happy to have a small team doing the sort of work that we want to do and supporting each other.